Okay, so we're rewriting logs, trying to solve them without a calculator, which isn't too big a deal. It's not like I'm going to take your calculators away, but let me just show you a couple strategies here. So they want us to evaluate the log base 2 of 1/8. Well, so just create a little equation. So log base 2 of 1/8 equals x, and then it's usually easier to kind of picture if we rewrite this. Remember, what does a log mean? Well, this means 2 to the x equals 1/8. The log is an exponent. So 2 to the x power equals 1/8. And then that gets a little easier to kind of picture it. Well, we've got an 8 down here in the bottom. Let me maybe rewrite that. Then it can be helpful to rewrite whatever the number is in terms of this same base. So 2 to the x equals 1 over 2 to the third, right? 8 is the same as 2 to the third. And then let's just rewrite it this way. 1 over 2 to the third is the same as 2 to the negative third. Oh, so x equals -3. So 2 to the -3 equals 1/8. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Let's try another one here. So same thing. 2/3 to the x equals 9/4. Okay, so 2/3 to the x equals 9/4. And then maybe we can rewrite this a little bit. So 2/3 to the x. Again, we want this somehow in terms of this same base. Well, this equals 3/2 squared, right? If I just do the square root of both of them, they're both perfect squares. Well, 2/3, 3/2, really close. So 2/3 to the x equals, well, this would be the same if I just flipped it. So what if I wrote it this way? 2/3 to the -2, right? The negative exponent would just flip the whole thing. And so x would equal -2. So 2/3 to the -2 power would equal 9/4. Okay, hopefully kind of making sense. Let's look at this last one. So same thing, let's rewrite it. 5 to the x equals the 4th root of 125. So I'm going to write it this way. 125 to the 1/4 power, right? Same as the 4th root. Well, now, could I rewrite 125 in terms of a base 5? So 5 to the x equals 5, let's see, cubed, right? So 5 cubed is the same as 125, 5 times 5 times 5. And then I could just use my exponent properties. So 5 to the x equals 5 to the 3/4. Oh, x is 3/4. Okay? So a couple strategies there. Rewrite things. Rewrite the number you're given in terms of that same base that they gave you if you can. If you can't, by the way, they're not going to ask you to do it without a calculator. So it's got to be numbers that are pretty reasonable. And then, of course, you could, use your calculator if you need to check some numbers and things like that. So hopefully that helps.